particularly black males, we like to pretend, but we're the phoniest people in the world. And yet we talk about keeping it real more than anybody on the planet. We want to believe things that are not so, and this is why we never get any better off than we are. Because the first thing you have to tell yourself, we understand it, is the truth. We do that when it comes to sports, because black people, for the most part, like all kinds of sports all over the world, soccer, football. And black people, when we're on the football field, we'll tell ourselves the truth. We'll say, I really messed up on that last down. I got to do better than this. They'll tell themselves that. Each individual football player will tell himself that. He fumbled the ball 5 times in a row. Everybody looking at you. You couldn't hide it. And even if somebody cuts him some slack, he probably won't cut himself some slack if he considers himself a real professional. He'll say, oh, yeah, the people said it wasn't really my fault and all like that. I got a bad leg and all like that. But I ain't leaning on that. I fumbled the ball 5 times in a row. I almost made a turnover 3 of those times. And so I got to do better. Now, we'll tell ourselves the truth when it comes to sports. Get off that sports field, we'll start lying about everything, particularly about where we stand in the world and why we stand there and the kind of things that we value. We won't tell the truth about that. The things that are important to us, we will not tell the truth about that. We'll make up stuff when the mic is there. Oh, black men, first of all, the biggest thing they make up is that they're men. You can't be a man and be subject to white supremacy. It's totally impossible. It can't be done by anybody. I don't care how much they know, how much they flex their muscles and go around with no shirt on, and how many tattoos they got, how many ropes they can skip, how many dreads they can put in their hair. That doesn't make you a man. Nowhere close. Walking down the sidewalk, taking up all the sidewalk, making everybody else get off the sidewalk, including white people, when there are other white people around who don't want to be, who are not willing to be bothered with you, and they're just trying to get out of your way so they can go on their way and run the rest of the world and run you too, even though you don't know it. But these are ways. That manhood thing, it's impossible for a black male to be a man in the system of white supremacy.